Why do we love landscape?
Thank you for downloading this edition of The Why Factor, the programme that finds out why we do the things we do.
There are various different theories about how we have evolved and how that influences how we respond to the landscape. And biologist Edward Wilson, among others, has promoted what's called the biophilia hypothesis, that we prefer landscapes because they offer an advantage in evolutionary terms. And there are hypotheses such as the savanna hypotheses about the kind of landscapes we might prefer based on the kind of landscapes in which Homo sapiens evolved. And it's proposed that the savanna landscape with trees in a grassland where you can get a view out over the landscape, but also you can see prey, but also you can escape from wild animals if you need to, that might be one basis for a preferred landscape.
For indigenous societies, it's all about the energy flows that go through their whole landscape. And it's about how they capture those energy flows for their own well-being. The Maasai have the same thing with the savanna landscape.
Hitesh Mehta is a landscape architect who specialises in ecotourism.
Each indigenous society, depending on what landscape they are in, whether it's the savanna or whether it's the forests like the Batwa people in the forests of Congo and Rwanda, they all look at that landscape in a different way. But they all, when you look at it in the broad picture, it's all about connection to place.
A Kenyan citizen currently living in the USA, Hitesh identifies a problem that increasing urbanisation is posing.
So we are now getting further and further away from nature. And so any time we get an opportunity of being in nature, being in areas where we get this real beautiful connections with the landscape, people are willing to pay money now, and here in this part of the world, if you look at the people in England, people in Europe, people in the US, the statistics right now are that they are willing to pay between 12 to 16% more for a room that is facing an ocean than ones that are not. So there you are. That's the statistic where people are feeling, that they will pay now money to just get connected.
Paying a premium for a great view in search of exclusivity might be meeting a contemporary need.
See how the tree is framing that sky with the clouds pouring over the fells over there. I mean, you could sit here all day, couldn't you?
You could, and the light is just catching on all of the waves. I mean, it's sparkling. It sounds like a bit of a cliche, but in fact, that's exactly what it's doing.
Yes, it is. It is. It's gorgeous.